What is a Satoshi millionaire? Okay guys, so in this video we're going to talk about exactly what a Satoshi millionaire is. I'm going to explain it very simply, and why you guys watching this video, if you aren't already, you should really focus on becoming a Satoshi millionaire before you think about becoming a US dollar millionaire. Now, I'm going to outline everything in the video, guys. Before I get into the video, I want to remind you guys to be sure, if you guys are new to cryptocurrency, you're new to Bitcoin, be sure to check out the links in the description. You can get started and buy Bitcoin safely and securely. You can check out the links of the places that I use to purchase my Bitcoin, mainly BlockFi, Coinbase, and Voyagers. You can grab all of those links in the description, guys. So I just wanted to point that out because a lot of people are going to run into scams and things like that. So I wanted to get that out of the way, guys. These are the 3 trusted ways to get Bitcoin, so make sure you check out those links. So what exactly is a Satoshi millionaire, guys? And I'm going to explain this very simply. So a Satoshi millionaire is simply someone that has at least 1 million sats. So Satoshis is like the smallest fractional unit of Bitcoin, and the way we look at it is that 1 Bitcoin is worth 100 million Satoshis. Okay, so in order for you to become a Satoshi millionaire, you need to own at least 1 million Satoshis, which is about 1% of 1 Bitcoin, or 0.01 Bitcoin. Now, as of recording this video, the price of Bitcoin is hovering around $33,000, so you only need around $330 worth of Bitcoin as of recording this video to become a Satoshi millionaire. So I'm going to explain to you guys why I think that's such an important milestone, and why you want to obviously go from Satoshi millionaire to Satoshi multimillionaire, and eventually you want to aim to become a Satoshi billionaire. And I'm going to get into this why. So the first reason is that mainly when we're looking at Bitcoin, we're looking at a deflationary asset. So what I mean by deflationary means is that your purchasing power will increase over time. And the best example of that is when someone bought, I believe they bought 2 pizzas with 10,000 Bitcoin. I believe it was like 10 years ago, something like that, right? 10, 11 years ago, 2 pizzas with 10,000 Bitcoin. But now 10,000 Bitcoin is worth a substantial amount more, right? Okay, so now 10,000 Bitcoin is literally worth, hundreds of millions of dollars. So how did that happen? Well, that happened because the way Bitcoin is designed is to be deflationary, which means is that it's on a fixed supply. So over time, your purchasing power will get stronger. So that means housing will get cheaper, food will get cheaper, cars, basically anything that you can purchase with USD will get cheaper with Bitcoin. So a lot of people are saying, oh, what's $330 worth of Bitcoin, or what's a million Satoshis? I'm explaining to you why. I believe, now I don't know exactly when, this could be 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, but there will be a point where 1 Satoshi is worth $1 US. It's just inevitable, because the value of the dollar continues to go down, but the value of Bitcoin, its purchasing power, continues to go up. So there's going to be a point where those two intersect, where 1 Satoshi will equal $1 US. Now, obviously, we're nowhere near that right now, okay? For a million Satoshis is only about 30 US dollars, okay? So that means that 1 Satoshi is far below even a penny, okay? It's not even a penny's worth. So there definitely is a lot of room for, I think, Bitcoin to run. But the point of the matter is that if you have at least 1 million Satoshis, you are guaranteed to be a fiat millionaire in the future. Now, it might take a couple decades, but you're guaranteed. Now, obviously, there's you can go even further, okay? So if you have, let's say you have 2 million Satoshis, which is around $660 worth of Bitcoin. That will basically guarantee that you're a multimillionaire. Now, maybe it doesn't happen in your lifetime, but maybe your kid's lifetime or your grandkid's lifetime. But just by getting a million sats, you're basically guaranteeing your family basically financial security in the future as we move more towards the Bitcoin standard. And this is really inevitable. This is what we're seeing. We're already seeing countries like El Salvador, Paraguay, accept Bitcoin as legal tender. It's inevitable. Every country will accept it. I don't know when, but it's going to happen. So when you become a Satoshi billionaire, you put yourself in a super, super elite class of individuals, okay? So that's the first step. So guys, $330. This is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy Bitcoin. I'm just laying out a simple, stress-free, worry-free solution to guarantee financial freedom for you in the future. So the first thing is that you want to focus on becoming a Satoshi millionaire. So that means taking around $330 of USD, transferring that into Bitcoin. That's step one. Step two is you want to become a multimillionaire. So that would be to go to 2 million Satoshis. So that would be around $660 worth of Bitcoin. Once you get there, that's when things get interesting. Now you can set out bigger goals, okay? Me personally, my goal is to become a Satoshi Billionaire. So in order to become a Satoshi Billionaire, you're going to need 1 billion Satoshis, which is 10 Bitcoin. So that's my long-term goal, to get 10 Bitcoin. It might take me a few years. I'm not exactly sure how long it's going to take, but that's where I'm headed to. Because if I have 1 billion Satoshis, then I'm basically guaranteeing my family is going to be fiat billionaires in the future. Now, I don't know exactly the time frame we're looking at, but the way Bitcoin's been moving, it's the fastest growing technology, even faster than the internet. So we could see, $1 million Bitcoin within the next couple of years, and we could see $100 million Bitcoin, within the next few decades. I don't know, but the thing is that this technology isn't going anywhere. It's only going to get stronger and stronger, and crypto isn't going anywhere. Okay, it's just above a $1 trillion market cap. It's still relatively small. I mean, for goodness sakes, you have companies like Apple and things like that. Apple's entire market cap is larger than the entire crypto industry. So that just tells you how early we are in the game. So there's just so much room for growth. I can't think of any other industry within the next 10 to 20 years, other than maybe the EV industry. But even so, there's a lot of issues with the EV industry, like, where you're going to put the batteries and chip shortages and things like that. So just off pure growth, I think crypto is one of the best places you want to go. So now it's about becoming a Satoshi millionaire. What are you going to do once you reach that mark? Well, then it's just, for me personally, it's just about, becoming a Satoshi millionaire, multimillionaire, Satoshi billionaire. After you become a Satoshi billionaire, you have 10 Bitcoin. Sky's the limit. If you want to go for 20, 30, whatever you can do, guys. I know a lot of you guys out there are sitting on a lot of funds. A lot of you guys have a lot of money on the sidelines, or maybe have money in stocks or real estate. This is a fun thing to do. It's a fun concept, right? We always think about, I've got to become a US dollar millionaire. But, with the US dollar decreasing in value, it's going to continuously, being a millionaire is not what it used to be. I mean, when I was a kid, if you were a millionaire, you could buy almost anything. You could have a nice house, nice car, plane, not a plane, but you could have everything, right? Now with $1 million, there's even some decent, like, average houses you can't buy in decent neighborhoods. Like, the purchasing power has just gone down so much. So for me personally, it's about me kind of rewriting how I think about money, how I think about my goals, and stop obsessing over fiat money, which is, becoming extinct. Basically the purchasing power of the dollar is just losing all of its purchasing power, okay? They continuously print it, they continuously distribute it, it's losing value. Versus Bitcoin, where there's only 21 million Bitcoin in the world, and all of the millennials and the youth is interested in crypto. And the millennials are going to replace the boomers and things like that in the financial industry. So whatever the millennials are interested in, that's going to be the future of finance. So I think it's really important to make sure you're a Satoshi millionaire as soon as possible before the price of Bitcoin gets so expensive. Okay, right now it'll only take you $330 to become a Satoshi millionaire. If the price of Bitcoin goes to $1 million, it's going to take you $1,000. You see what I'm saying? To become a Satoshi millionaire. So it'll take you $10,000 to become a Satoshi millionaire if the price of Bitcoin goes to $1 million. Okay, price of Bitcoin goes to 100,000, take you $1,000. So a lot of people are saying Bitcoin could go to $100,000 by the end of 2021, and in the future, it's going to cost you a lot more to become a Satoshi millionaire. So I think it's a great opportunity, guys. There's a lot of fun out there. Becoming a Satoshi millionaire, really doable for people out there. And I would say, like I say, guys, it's a realistic goal. I think it's a great idea. And if you guys have any more questions about Satoshis or fractional units of Bitcoin, yes, you can buy fractional units of Bitcoin. You don't have to buy one whole Bitcoin. You can buy small amounts, $2. On Coinbase, you have to spend at least $2, $5, $10. Me personally, I like to just invest small amounts on a regular basis. I'm not trying to get all of my coins at once. I'm trying to dollar cost average slowly. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoy my crypto videos, be sure to smash the subscribe button, smash the like button as well to get more updates from me. So that's until next time, guys. Take care.